Yo, let's talk Smackdown on Fox from the 13th. Not really in a mood right now, but I definitely want to talk this because I enjoyed the show. Seems like things are finally starting to look up. Grass is looking a little greener on the other side now. And from what we got with the show, it flowed well. I thought that we were gonna get that Lashley match with Carlito on that night, but all right, not happened. And clearly Triple H is stirring the grits, man. In the ladies division a little early. We making it happen on the season premiere. So shouts to that, man. Let's get it going. So all right, Pretty Deadly, Brawling Brutes, Elton Strong, um, good, good. I'm liking what I'm seeing out of these guys. The Brutes are solid, man. They not taking no hits right now. The way these matches they look like they're going back to being built the way they was being built before. So it's gonna take about I want to say it's gonna take about a month for me to really acclimate myself or reacclimate with how those stories are told in ring, but I'm definitely optimistic because it really just re-evolves um this just again how the stories are told. So now we've got different forms of character development, and then we're gonna see how the crowd takes to it. But I'm really just looking forward to seeing like that next element to each superstar that we haven't gotten to see. And then we know we it's so much like I'm optimistic because we're gonna see so many new faces. We're gonna see like faces we haven't seen in a while. Like everyone gets this new refresh and clean slate. I feel like I probably sounded the same way with the last couple of videos with this, but I think it's really a good energy with what's looking forward as far as WWE programming goes. So man, it's give thanks energy, man. That's what's up, yo. Let's move on because Pretty Deadly got the win, and I think they got a lot of characters. These guys look literally perfect for the show. What else we got? We got Bailey and Zelina Vega. All right, the backstage segment that was fine. Um, Bailey picking up the win makes sense. All of the damage control stuff makes sense, making them look strong. Zelina's like one girl, can't really do much when you one girl in a crew full of guys, so okay. But Charlotte came out and saved her, so solid rub. Um Charlotte needs to be with somebody because everybody just turned their head and seen Jade walk in with the game. So I ain't saying too much. We just gonna have to wait and see when the times are right. But again, she's on the radar. We know she's around. Charlotte knows she's around. I thought that was an excellent little write-in, and yeah, we'll see how things happen between her and the Queen moving forward. So yeah, Bailey won because she was supposed to, and Zelina Vega looks great, and then Charlotte's right there. So I'm liking. It's a good little spot for her to just be in, and then it makes her. It almost normalizes, but then it's like, it's still like okay, it's the queen, and then dynamic. I like it. I like it. All right, tag champs: Cody and Jay, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. Oh man, I was kind of enjoying the 3-0. I was hoping they could have ended it in some shenanigans, so then these guys could maintain their streak. But it is what it is. Mm, I would go a direction where they could go with that, but I don't think it's a good idea. So I'm just not gonna do it. I'm gonna leave it to actually, you know what, Perth is coming up eventually. Whenever they get to Australia, look, they could go on a whole nother streak after that. I say they go on another streak, say they only lost once and then bullshit a fluke victory or something like that. You know what I mean? These guys could really heal it up. I'm looking at a very solid tag team, and even if they're singles competitors, they still got their person with them. I'm thinking, man, like I'm really seeing a good little manager, superstar dynamic between the two. I'm really enjoying looking at those guys, man. So, what all pauses do, I'm liking it. Jay and Cody, okay, fine. It's something to do. Um, let's see what else we got. See if anything else popped up. Nick Aldis. Heard a lot about this guy throughout the years. All of the obvious. And man, he reminds me of Spud, Drake Maverick. He reminds me of him. Yeah, accent, but when Drake Maverick was the general manager of 205 Live RIP back in those days, when he first came out, I think it was like him and Daniel Bryan or some shit like that right out of Smack. Oh, it was something. But I really, really thought that there was something there with Drake Maverick, and it turned out to be as far as like 205 went. But then now we're looking at like the main roster. We saw what happened with him. It was blah. We saw what happened with him in NXT again. That was blah. But shouts to Drake Maverick. But Nick Aldis, I'm liking what I'm seeing. I can't say too much yet. You know what I mean? Pierce could definitely use some of the assistance as far as just having like, another thing going. Survivor Series is coming up, so all of it makes sense. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. All this is he got the height to him. He has somewhat of that build. He got the look. I like him. I like him. So, you know, we'll see how he continues to, be conveyed on television or portrayed on television. So right now I'm just like, okay, good, good. We'll see how him. I think Pierce needs to win. Pierce can outsmart that guy. That's what I'm looking at, but I don't know. I don't know. I need to see this guy at work first. See what happens leading into SummerSlam, leading into Survivor Series, and we'll go from there. Shout out to the game. Just saying. And then LA Knight taking on Solo Sikoa. John Cena came out and had a whole moment also, but that didn't make .com. That's interesting. A lot of stuff though. Either way, LA Knight solo. LA Knight picked up the victory. Yo, that BFT. Yo, he's really like the new age Rock Austin Flair all mixed into one. Even down to like BFT. BFT is the stunner. He do the little twist with the little figure four, and then he come with that drop like the rock bottom. It's crazy, ain't it? Where's he been all of our lives? Yeah. So there goes that. Let's look through some more stuff, see if I missed out on anything. Yeah. Triple H appoints Nick Aldis. Oh, he knighted him. That's what I'm talking about. KO gets traded to SmackDown. That was what I was trying to think about. Good on KO. Sammy's on his own now. KO's on his own now. That's definitely a KO is US champion. Doing that again, I think he could get that title prestige. I'm not saying go for Roman. I know he's definitely something for Roman to do. But how are we gonna get Cody back to SmackDown now to finish the story? We'll get there. I'm sure we'll get there. But right now, it's definitely not looking at all like a thing. Jimmy and Jay definitely not tag team anymore. So they're coming along together well. Jimmy doing his own thing, literally making his own calls. Now he got to listen to Roman and do what he's telling them. And then we got Jay literally doing what he wants. He's a tag champion. All the people don't necessarily like him on Raw, but I think Jay could go ahead and start clapping back on anyone moving because he got titles now. So it's like, you know what you could do? Come see us, go get you a tag partner, and come see me and my man's Cody if you got so much of a problem with it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anything else? I mean, worth speaking to. Oh, they beat the shit out of Carlito. Part of my language. Rightfully so. He just got back. Who is this guy? Like, shouts to Carlito. I like him and all. I really do. I really, really do. But I mean, first of all, you coming at the Almighty like that? Oh no, stomp them out. And that's exactly what they did, and that was exactly what they needed to do. So that's what I was talking about. That's what I need to see out of the Super Profits on a constant. I mean, it's good to see it. It's good to see it. Carlito get to come up and I mean, it'll be something for the LWO. But then at the same time, they had already beat up the Street Profits on the screen in ring last week. So now it's like, what's happening? Street Profits beat up the regulars in the LWO. But then when we get to the higher tier echelons, I guess we could look at like a Santos and Carlito. Ray Angelina cheering them on from the cut. Bobby Lashley in the other cut. You know what I mean? I'm liking that. Anything else? LA Knight, Roman Reigns. All right, that was a good one. Let's cover that real fast. And then we'll call it the main event. Main event promo. I like LA Knight, man. We all really do. We all know fastest rising star, but when you're dealing with somebody who's experimented on for what 7, 8 years, you know what I'm saying? Somebody who's literally breadth of this business from basically birth. Someone who's done this for over 3 years, literally chosen and selected as the face of the company. That was the only time we was ever going to hear LA Knight be a little wonky on that microphone. You know why? Because the megastar don't gotta work hard to do what he do. You know what I'm saying? Like, we watched Roman go through the same shit. You know what I mean? We watched Cena come in and have to prove that he could do what he's even capable of doing now. So now LA Knight went through that. That was a little crazy, a little rough, but everybody was there still supporting him. And by the end of the show, yeah, I mean, Roman standing tall, but of course, we ain't seen it. But the champ got to be doing that. And LA Knight being right there with Roman, LA Knight is next. They heard our cries the whole time. And thank God that Triple H liked him the whole time. So here's my thing, because I'm looking at LA Knight in that ring during that promo, and I thought back to LA Knight right back in his first promos on NXT, man. Like, damn, he's not ready to be the face of the company yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. He has everything. He has all of the tools, but we just need more time in the oven. You know, more time to be seasoned. God damn it. LA Knight is 6 months. I'm afraid. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to be something else. And if you haven't subscribed it, you should already do that. Go ahead and hit the like button because it's a new era. I said if you run all the way back to probably the top of this channel, you'll see how we said we would do this for the game. I almost put on my black and gold shades, but nah, man, it's all good. Maybe next time we'll put on the blue ones and we'll see what we do. You know, just for Smackdown, you know. But then, I mean, shit, we got a rep for Piss. We got Survivor Series coming up. I mean, I know we got Saudi Mania happening and all of that, and that's really where Roman should take on LA Knight and just catch that quick victory, and then we just continue the trajectory. But Survivor Series is happening. We all gotta pick sides. I don't even know where to go now. Are you a Jimmy? Are you a Jay? Like, are you a Pierce? Are you what's this guy's name? Are you a Aldis? Are you a Nick Aldis? Everybody's saying his full name, so it's like, you know what, let's just call him by his full name because it's actually we got to get these guys some kind of gimmick somehow. So yeah, are you an Aldis guy? I'm saying, where's Braun Breaker? Where's Carmelo Hayes? But of all of these things, SmackDown was really fun to watch. The show sped by, and give thanks for the new Nightings. Shouts to the chair, and we hope that uh, he begins to see and is proud of the things he sees, because clearly he wasn't seeing it before when he was like, that's not a good idea, that's not going to work, this isn't good for down the line, and blah 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 blah. But now we're seeing chances get taken, we're seeing spaghetti get thrown at the wall, we're seeing people get opportunities. We were seeing that last year, and then things started getting a little back to by the end of the year and all the rest of this. But I say by by July next year, look, by WrestleMania, look, by the Rumble, because the Survivor Series is about to set this whole thing off. And we gonna run to Saudi just to give the praises to Allah real fast, and then we gonna come back and we gonna go crazy the whole holiday season. So get ready. I'm not ready yet. I'm still getting ready, clearly. But yo, y'all need to be getting ready, because y'all seem like y'all a lot more qualified to be getting ready for this before, but than I am, because I ain't even talking about news and rumors on this. Everybody else, and shouts to the entire community. Yo, stay up. I told you subscribe. Did you do that yet?